This is the story of a school in Bangkok named Paltna Bet, the scariest school in all the country. People say that even the most notorious, disobedient, and spoiled students have reformed after attending this school. The school has a total of 500 rules that students are required to follow at all times. These rules are so many that an entire book has been written about them, and whoever breaks these rules, even by mistake, is given the harshest punishment or even death. Because of this, students live in constant fear and follow the rules like robots. The teachers also enjoy torturing the students, which is why the school has lost its charm and has become completely colorless, black and white. Bringing anything colorful into the school is against the rules. The only person allowed to wear colorful clothes is the principal. One day, a new student named Nano arrives at the school. Nano is a very cheerful girl who loves to have fun. But the moment she steps through the school gate, everything turns black and white. When she enters the classroom, a teacher asks her to introduce herself. Following the teacher's instructions, Nano says hello to her new classmates, but they only give a faint smile in response. As the class begins, Nano goes to sit with a girl who seems a bit shy. Nano tries to talk to her, but the girl doesn't respond. After a while, Nano opens her bag and, by mistake, her lipstick falls out. The color of the lipstick is dark red, and bringing anything colorful into the school is against the rules. All the students notice the lipstick. Luckily, before the teacher sees it, the shy girl picks it up and hides it. Nano thanks her and puts the lipstick back in her bag. After some time, the school's discipline in charge named Lisa enters the classroom. She is known to be the strictest and cruelest teacher. The students are so afraid of her that just seeing her makes them almost pee their pants. Today, Lisa came to check all the students' bags. When it's Nano's turn, she refuses to let her bag be checked, saying, "Privacy is also a thing." But Lisa forcefully snatches Nano's bag and starts checking it. The entire class anxiously waits for her to find the lipstick, but it's not there. Nano had hidden it somewhere else. She smiles confidently. Lisa leaves the class. Now Nano begins to show her true colors. She has come to this school with a mission to completely change the atmosphere and rules of the school and punish the teachers for being so harsh to the students. She has no interest in studying or making new friends. Her only aim is to make the teachers pay. Right in front of everyone, Nano starts applying the lipstick. The students are stunned to see someone break a rule so openly for the first time. After the class, Nano was in the cafeteria with the shy girl. While talking with Nano, the other girl learns that Nano must be extremely careful in this school. She explains that just a few days ago, 2 students broke a rule and were locked in a terrifying room where they have been kept for 3 days. But Nano is not scared at all. But she laughs instead. Suddenly, Lisa appears and notices Nano's red lips. She forcefully removes the lipstick and gives her a punishment. Nano has to memorize every single rule from the book while standing outside in the scorching sun, under the watchful eyes of the school's monitors. Nano starts loudly reading the rules from the book and laughing while doing it. Many students and teachers witness this behavior. Then she burns the rulebook with a lighter in front of Lisa. The students begin to think that Nano is crazy. But Nano says, "There is no rule in the book that says you can't burn the book." After this, Nano is taken to the repentance room where 2 speakers are placed beside her, constantly playing all the school rules in her own recorded voice. Even though the voice is booming loudly, Nano just sits there laughing and enjoying herself. That next day, Nano returns to class, wearing a green ribbon in her hair. In the school, green ribbons are used during science shows. All the students are extremely shocked to see her back in class so soon. Nano then tells them that she has memorized all the rules and adds that the so-called repentance room wasn't scary at all. She says if all students come together and break the rules, they could even throw a party in there. Everyone in the class is listening to her attentively. Just then, Lisa enters the classroom and is extremely surprised to see Nano there, as she doesn't recall releasing her from the repentance room. Lisa sternly tells Nano to follow the rules, but Nano responds by saying that this school is utterly pointless. As soon as they enter, Lisa shines a bright flashlight into Nano's eyes and repeatedly asks her to recite the rules. This continues throughout the day. The next day, Nano returns to class, this time with her hair dyed purple. Many students now begin to side with her as the fear within them starts to fade. Nano is slowly succeeding in her mission. Lisa once again takes Nano back to the repentance room and asks her what exactly she wants. Nano bursts into loud laughter and tells Lisa that she wants the entire school system to change and that all rules stopping students from living freely should be abolished. Hearing this, Lisa loses her temper and begins pulling Nano's tongue. Despite the intense pain, Nano continues to laugh. Later, Lisa was sitting in her office thinking about Nano. Just then, a new student arrives named Yuri. Yuri tells Lisa that she knows Nano very well, as they both studied together at a previous school. Yuri requests to be made the head inspector, claiming she is the only one who can truly handle Nano. Lisa doesn't believe her at first, but Yuri then takes out her phone and shows Lisa a group chat among students. In the chat, students are discussing how to sabotage the school system. Yuri demands that if she will be head inspector, she can make fake identities to spy on others. Yuri had been secretly watching them all this time. Lisa is impressed and agrees to appoint her as head inspector. The next day, all students who spoke against the rules were punished. All of them are forced to sit in the same position all night. As the days go by, Yuri gains even more of Lisa's trust and is soon granted access to her office. One day, she sneaks into Lisa's office and starts looking at confidential documents. It is then revealed that Yuri also has her own agenda for coming to this school. Nano returns to class again. Despite Lisa having pulled her tongue just days earlier, Nano is still talking perfectly fine. As she returns to her desk, she finds an envelope with a red ribbon on it labeled Top Secret. Nano smiles and opens it excitedly. The scene shifts to a few hours later, showing Nano holding a bunch of posters. She then runs into Yuri, who is wearing the same red ribbon that was on the envelope. Shortly afterward, Nano goes to the top floor to put up the posters. Lisa arrives just then and tries to stop her. She asks Nano what's in the posters. Nano, smiling, replies that they contain all the information about the corruption happening within the school. She exposes that every year the government allocates crores of rupees to schools so they can improve. But not a penny of those funds are actually spent on facilities. The school remains dirty, the dorms are pathetic, and the food is downright disgusting. It's clear that the teachers are pocketing most of the funds. As soon as Lisa hears this, she tries to snatch the posters from Nano, who resists. Yuri, who had been standing nearby in the corner, starts recording everything as it unfolds. A little while later, she pushes Nano from below and Nano dies from the fall. All the students are extremely scared after witnessing Nano's death. Yuri then throws down all the posters so the students can see how corrupt the teachers truly are. And she also sends the recorded video to the group chat, making it look like Lisa is responsible for Nano's death. This plan of Yuri's works, and as soon as the students see the posters and the video, they all go into a rage. The students, driven by anger, start chasing after the teachers and begin beating up Lisa and the others. After this, all the teachers are brought to the school's main hall, and Yuri steps forward to announce that from now on, no student will follow the rules. All the rules that were forcefully imposed on the students for years will now have to be followed by the teachers instead. Any teacher who fails to follow the rules will be punished in the repentance room. Lisa refuses to write the confession letter. This angers the students even more, and one of them starts choking Lisa. Amid this chaos, Lisa dies due to suffocation. When the students see that Lisa is dead, they turn against the boy who choked her. Some say he should be sent to the repentance room, while others say he should be hanged. Just then, the school principal arrives holding a gun and tells everyone to stand in one place and release the teachers. The principal gives the students a choice. If they agree to follow the rules again and never create such chaos in school again, he will forgive them, even forgive Lisa's murder. Upon hearing this, some students become fearful and start apologizing to him. However, a few of them remain silent, Yuri among them. The principal separates the students who didn't agree so he can punish them. First, he calls Yuri forward, as she was the one who started all this. The principal then picks up a sword to punish Yuri, and suddenly Nano appears, wearing blood-stained clothes. Then 3 more versions of her are revealed, one with her tongue cut off, one wearing a green ribbon, and the last one being the fresh new student version. Actually, Nano is not a normal girl. Each time she was punished in the repentance room, a new version of her replaced the old one. That's why, even after severe punishments, she kept returning to class. These 4 versions of Nano shut the doors and locked the teachers inside. The version of Nano who had died earlier approaches the principal and tells him to put down his gun, but the principal refuses and points the gun at her. At that very moment, all the students take out their mobile phones and start live streaming on the internet, recording the principal, who was about to kill a student in the name of discipline. Seeing this, the principal throws down his gun. As soon as he does that, the students catch him. Yuri tries to escape, but Nano stops her. Now the students are no longer afraid of punishment, and they will live like normal students from now on. At last, Nano locks Yuri and the remaining teachers inside the repentance room and walks away, as her mission is now complete.